Hello friends and welcome to the stream. My name is Serge, Pilot Club 6, and today we've got something special here. We are starting our December Explorer missions. We are doing Colombia, Coffee Country, Courier with a leg 1. It's a 4-leg journey. This will be an amazing adventure. I guarantee you that. As always, before we proceed, I wanted to remind you that this flight is brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. Alright, so we are starting in... Here, let me get the map here for us. So we're starting in San Maria Cordova. That's in Rio Negro, Colombia, and we're flying south to Leiden. That's Armenia in Colombia. As you can see, the weather here straightened out a little bit, but still got a bunch of thunderstorms in the vicinity, limited visibility. We are flying IFR just because of the weather. And let me talk a little bit about what these missions are about. So I'll pull up the blog post here from thepilotclub.org. So, Explorer Flight Missions, Colombia, Coffee Country, Courier, dubbed C4. They're probably explosive missions is what I'm thinking. So, they're going to take place in Colombia. This mission puts you in the left seat of a small cargo aircraft running high-value micro-lot coffee between Colombia's rural cooperatives before a nationwide strike freezes all ground logistics. This explosive mission set is all about beauty, chaos, and caffeine-fueled urgency. I bet. So we launch from SKRJ rather. Again, that's Rio Negro in Colombia, with a hold full of premium beans, weaving between ridge lines as the haze settles into the valley. First leg brings you into Armenia, as I said, right in the heart of Coffee Triangle. Alright, so we'll skip the rest because this is leg 1. So mission overview overall, multi-leg journey across Colombia's coffee axis and Caribbean coast. Transport mysterious festival cargo, okay, interesting, through mountain valleys, microclimate traps, and coastal winds. So the region here is in Colombia, Andes, then the cloud forest, and the Caribbean coasts. So 4 legs, we're doing SKRG to SKAR. Aircraft is going to be Kodiak K100. And we do have some optional achievements here. Complete leg 1 and 2 without deviations. Leg 3 without using onboard GPS. And so forth and so on. So here's leg 1, SKRG, SKAR, Rio Negro to Armenia. And it's, look, this is what it looks like. Yep, that's about right. Leiden Airport is a mid-sized airport in Quindío, Colombia. Airport has 1 runway, 220. We're going to be landing on 20, most likely. Our objective, here we go. Important parts here. Deliver crate 1 to agricultural researchers in Armenia. Okay, it's high elevation departure, 7,000 feet terrain all around. Expect strong updrafts and turbulence on climb out east of Medellin. Morning Valley fog near Armenia is common. And here's our tasks. Confirm crate tied down, fragile tag noted. Plan performance for high density altitude, yes. Use terrain mode aggressively on departure. We will definitely do that on our G1000. and expect abrupt visibility drop on arrival into Scar Valley. So that is our mission for today. Let's go ahead and jump in. So here we are. Let's go ahead and load the aircraft. We're live weather. So I think our load, max payload load is 2250. First, let's do fuel. Fuel, we already have 1,000. Yeah, that should be sufficient. We don't have any people, so let's see here. We're gonna put $200 here. See if we can do this right. This is going to be important. Cargo bay 250. Cargo bay 250. And cargo bay 150. All right. Let's see. So max payload. I think we're gonna go 250 here, 250 here, 250 here, 250 here. Let me do something right quick. Give me 1 second. Yep, so I think we need to zero this out. Alright, let me see what's going on here. Maybe we didn't start right. Alright, let me reset. Let's do this. So that's me. It's my cat and the bag. Then we're gonna go, can we go 500 here? And 500 here. So that's what gets us. All right, 250, can we go 500 here? Yeah, why is CG out of limit? Let's reset. Alright, let's try this. 250 here, 250 here, 200 here gets us out. See, I put a 0. Oh, it does jump back. Okay, so how about 150, 150, 100. Uh, 150. Oof, that's close. 150. Okay, that gets us out. How about 100? Yep, we're right on the Right on the edge there. Alright, so that should be good. Let's see. Yep, there's the cargo. So we'll go ahead and we can close the door now. We should have closed the door first. Alright, so let's do this. 100, 250, 250, 150, 100. Why doesn't it disappear? Alright, let's do this. $250. 250, 150, 100. Uh, 50. 150, 100, 100. Alright, hang on. This is important to get this right. So let's do 150 here. Actually, no, let's do, this is left, so we'll do 100 here. Right is 250, left is 100, right is 250. Alright, it's going to put us over, how about 200? There we go. Right on the edge, 100 there, nope. How about 50? Nope. Can we do 200 here? Yep. 250 here. Let's go 280. And this one 100. Yep, we're right on the edge there, guys. And we'll take a little more fuel. Yep, we are loaded. All right, looks like the rain stopped, at least, so that's nice. All right, very good. Let's get the show on the road. everything's looking good here. Fuel pump on, ignition on, low motor start. And we're waiting on 12. Introduce fuel. All right, so that's looking good. Let's go here. Let's see, we can get our flight plan in there. K or SKRG. That's correct. Departing 19er. And our destination correct. Plan for 20. Now our route is RNG and then Matro 1H is our arrival, so we'll go procedure, arrival, Matro 1H, transition is Matro. We'll load that in. Alright, let's see. Yeah, that's our flight plan, looking good. Here's where we are departing from. Alright, anyways, let's go here. A little bit of lights there. Altimeter over there is 3021. All right, nav, let's go to GPS. Let's see, altitude is going to be 12.5, I think we'll go. And we'll go flight level change at 105. All right. Frequencies 1228. It's looking good there. Yeah, still some rain. Oh, and then we got to go here, menu. Transponder. Let me see. don't do a lot of flying outside of US, so I need to look up the IFR code. So 2000. Get that going. Very good. We'll go here. Let's get the checklists. Next item, next item. Pre-flight. Well, already started engine. Taxi. Brakes, flight controls, flight instruments, okay. We'll set our flaps. Alright, let me check my flight controls. Alright, all looking good. Nav frequency is good. GPS loaded. Autopilot check. Altimeter, bugs, set, transponder, set, engine instruments. Checked, everything's in the green. Takeoff. That looks good. Taxi light is on. We're departing 19er. .187 is the heading. Jose Maria traffic, Kodiak Pilot Club 6, taxiing to runway 19er via Kilo Alpha, Jose Maria. Let me see something. Yep, that's Alpha. we're gonna go high idle. Final looks clear. Summary of traffic.
Approaching runway 19.
Kodiak Pilot Club 6, taking runway 19er.
Entered runway 19. 11,200 feet remaining.
Alright, that's very loud. Alright, let me do this right quick. Alright, we're all good. We're looking for 75 to rotate. Beautiful. All right, let's go AP. And we're gonna go nav. Let's go 10.5. Let's go 12.5, it's fine. Actually, it'll be 12.
flasks delta above.
Yeah, that's incorrect. Just got to get over these mountains here. Once we do, should be okay. All right, let me go to charts. Really? Metro 1H, yep, there it is. Metro need to be above 12. Yeah, so here we are at 12. Reducing drop to 2000. Now let me go here. How do we get out of charts? Oh, there's even ILS there. Okay. Back. Flight plan. There we go. There's an aircraft there. Oh yeah, look at that, going over those mountains. Beautiful, beautiful. We're doing it. Andy Mountains. All right. See that aircraft. Yeah, he's at 13,000. So we'll go over the mountains. Metro got to be above 12. That's fine. turn on our oxygen. Alright, so we're good there. Let me go ahead and select approach. It's going to be ILS Zulu 20. We'll do vectors. Load that. Alright, let me go to charts, approach, ILS Zulu 20. Alright. Right intercept. Okay. I'm trying to figure out what the minimums are, but I can't see the whole chart. How do I chart options? Profile. There we go. Plan. Header. $41.70. All right. $41.70. Load that in. Alright, looking good. Let's see here. Next thing we gotta do. Sure we're still okay. Yeah, look at that. That's beautiful. That's amazing. Yeah, okay, so the next thing we want to do is the altimeter there is 29 or 9 or 4. We got that set, that's good. Man, look at that, beautiful, beautiful. All right, and yeah, we need to look at charts. Need to look at approach. I missed approach, so we need to follow AXMVOR. 1116. So we go and then nav 2. Yep, I need to show that. That's looking good to me. It's worth a picture. All right, got a couple of pictures. To post in Discord. All right, how we doing here? We're coming up on Matro. Now we can set up VNav. Let me see, go back. Flight plan. Yeah, we can set VNav. What's up with ITT here? There we go. Oof. It's getting in the yellow a little bit. All right, so we are on VNav. Okay, VNav is armed. We can actually go all the way to 5600. Yeah, 5600 set. I gotta tell you guys, this is beautiful flying. Now we chose IFR here. We probably could have just hugged the earth a little bit better. Probably on leg 2 we'll have to do that with the festival cargo. By the way, where's my camera? Here. It's festival cargo. Yeah. We don't ask questions. Alright, so let's look here. In 4 minutes we should start our top of descent. see we have the VNAV profile. We'll leave that in. I think on this leg we're okay doing what we're doing the way we're doing it.
Class Delta in 9.2 miles.
Yeah, where do we change barrow is my question. That's brightness. Yeah, I'm not sure how to change that. Top of descent in just a few moments. Alright, there's the turn. And we started our descent. Beautiful. Unbelievably beautiful country here. Yeah, I wonder how to change the altimeter setting. Oh, there it is. That was easy. 10, 14. There we go. So we keep that in HPA, and this one's in inches. Side temperature is 7. All right, beautiful, beautiful. Love the Kodiak. All right, let's see. Eden.
Destination AWAS is 127.65.
We're doing our Colombia Courier thing. Getting after it. Yeah, and so you see the river here. My VFR plan was to follow that. So we would have been following the river. Low and slow off the radar, but I think for this leg we are okay to fly the way we're flying. Do a little head tracking. See, this is Herrera. Where we're going. Got to get ready. MSFF20 Emperor 7500. Okay. Yeah, so I guess airport somewhere right there. Eden traffic, Kodiak Pilot Club 6, 15 miles to the north inbound, ILS runway 20, Eden. Alright, so let's go ahead and start getting ready. I'd like to start descending now. Let VNAV do its thing. Start slowing down a little bit here. Wait, do we need to be in approach mode? There we go, got the loc. Oof. It's like, come on now. Yeah, let's go VS.
CDR below in 7.6 miles.
We got time. Now we're going to be exiting right. Alright, we need to go, what's our next flap? 120. I think I see the runway right there. Alright, we got the glide slope now. Thank you. Flaps 2. Yep, I'm almost positive I see the runway. All right, runway in sight.
Three-mile final runway 20.
And we'll look at the checklist. We're landing about 80. There was a bunch of people in Colombia. All right, who's over there? 825. All right, here we go. Let's do this. Wow, that's beautiful. How about that? Look at that. Another TPC over here. I love it. Let me do this. Let me go around this way. Alright, so strobe we don't need, taxi lights, landing lights, transponder standby. This is TPC 825. Let me do a quick message. How do you do a message? That's pretty sweet. Let me take a picture of that. All right, so pretty cool. All right, I messaged Tim. Tim is just sitting there chilling. Like, yeah, I'm good. By the way, let's see what kind of landing we did there. All right, not bad. Not bad at all. All right, well, Tim's not answering anyway, so. All right, so that'll do it for us. As always, I wanted to remind you that today's flight's been brought to you by thepilotclub.org for group flights, activities, flight school, VATSIM training, virtual airline, flight sim resources, and more. Check out thepilotclub.org. So, let's see. Yeah, so this is our leg one of the Explorer flight missions. Colombia, Coffee Country, Courier. Say that 3 times fast. I wanted to thank you guys for tuning in and watching the stream, and we'll do leg 2 sometime next week. See you.